Vibes are good. I should burn an incense. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've made some videos, but spring is here and I wanted to make a little video talking about just kind of some spring fashion tips and tricks, but I think more importantly talking about what spring really symbolizes for us and how we can tap into this just renewal and rebirth of energy and new beginnings, and what that looks like for us and our journey and our spiritual journey, and kind of how you can use fashion to just help usher in all those goals and all those intentions that we have for the spring and heading into the summer. So we're just gonna do some dress up today. I wanted to show you guys kind of some outfit formulas and stuff that you can use in your own closet. These are just things that I pulled from my own personal closet, and so of course your clothes are gonna look so much different than mine. But it's just kind of an overview to just kind of get the ideas rolling. Okay, so we're just hanging. Hope that you can take away some inspiration and ideas of how you can mix and match things in your own closet and just help you feel really beautiful. So like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. Okay, let's get into it. I just kind of wanted to show some ways that you can style things that are really great for transitioning into the transitioning seasons. So things that you could still wear for some of the colder days, maybe things that you might have worn in the winter, and how you can incorporate some of that into heading into the spring now. Things are getting nicer, the days are getting longer. It's starting to get a little bit warmer, so I think layering and having those layer pieces is really great, because maybe the mornings start off kind of cold and you want to throw on a little cardigan or a little sweater, but then throughout the day it heats up. So being able to have those layers for you to take on and off is really important. When it comes to creating a really great cohesive wardrobe for yourself is to have a balance of both basics and statement pieces. Sometimes the problem I see a lot when I'm working with clients is that they either have all basics and no statement pieces that show any sort of personality, or the complete opposite where they have all statement pieces that are so fun and cool and quirky, but no just good basics to pair and mute some of that. So here's just some of the things that I grabbed from my closet. Off the bat, you can already see that I love color. I love bright colors. Like, okay, hello. I love bright colors. It just makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like I am allowed to take up space energetically in this world, and you deserve to feel that as well. In the spring, I truly just channel my inner boho fairy goddess and just want to feel so light and ethereal and flowy, and of course still have a little bit of that edge in there because I always need to have that for myself, but just feeling very light and whimsy. And yeah, so I don't know which one to start with. Okay, let's just go with this one because I feel like a lot of people, maybe, I don't know, probably have a skirt kind of similar to something like this in their closet. And of course, I'm not expecting y'all to have the same type of material or color, just any basic skirt to start with, okay? Just start there. And I think that's something that, here's a little tip for you. When you're deciding what to wear in the morning and you have no idea, you open up your closet and you're just staring there like, because you have just so many options and you're overwhelmed and you're still half asleep, and you know, making a cute outfit is probably the last thing on your mind. Start with one piece. Just start with one piece, pick one piece, don't think too much of it, and just go from there, okay? What I do is that if I am having those mornings where I'm like, all these different options, I will just grab the first thing that pops into my head. Because if it's popping into my head, maybe it's probably for a reason, and maybe it's because, oh, I want to wear this because I want to channel this type of energy today. Or maybe I I want to wear this, or I'm thinking of this certain piece because I'm thinking of the color and I want to create my outfit based around that color. Whatever it is, like, you can easily grow and expand and create an outfit from that. But when you can just start with one piece, just just start there. Keep it simple. And it can be a basic or it could be a statement piece. The reason I'm using a skirt as the first example is because I was helping my last client. I was creating a lookbook for her, and I wanted her to show me pieces that she struggles to wear, and she pulled out this really beautiful cream, like, textured skirt that she thrifted and just never wore. She's like, I have no idea how to style this. Some people, it's, you know, it's still hard for them to see or kind of envision sort of what they can create with it. But cream is a beautiful neutral color that you can wear with literally anything and pair with anything. You can pair it with a fun color. You can pair it with a really cool pattern. A cream kind of basic skirt, the possibilities are pretty limitless, okay? So I just wanted to use this skirt as an example because I figured maybe some other people might feel that same way of having a really beautiful skirt and just not knowing how to style it in a way that feels really comfortable to them, because that was the other thing she said. Like, sometimes skirts feel really, like, really dressy and almost a little too much for just like her casual day-to-day, and that's totally fine because, again, everybody's comfort levels are different. For me, wearing a skirt is something like this, just day-to-day, feels really comfortable for me, but for some people it might seem like a lot, and so I wanted to show you just kind of how you can style things that make them feel a little bit more casual. Okay, so here's the skirt. She's so cute. I love the color. I just love the way it just like hugs my curves and like the way it moves and everything. Okay, so she's pretty fancy, she's really cute. Let's dress her down. So what I'm gonna do, and this is honestly like one of my go-to, I'll probably show you two little outfits of things that look casual with the skirt, and then maybe one outfit that's a little bit more elevated that pairs with the skirt really nicely. Okay. One of the things I always tell people is if you want to dress anything down, whether it's a skirt or a blazer or whatever, pull out just a handy dandy little graphic tee. Okay, wear a fun little graphic tee underneath, because immediately a graphic t-shirt is going to make anything feel a little bit more casual and a little bit more comfortable, okay? So I pulled this one. You know I love drag queens if I have not said that already. This is my Defend Drag shirt. I love it! It's so cute. I love the design. Okay, I need like a moment to show this off. I love the design. I love how kind of like punky it feels. This is what I'm talking about, edge, y'all. Okay, I love a little something like, you know, a little like, you know? So I love this. I think it's so cute. The back has all the queen's signature, and I love all these queens, okay? Incredible. So I thought it would be cute to pair this with the skirt, okay? And I chose this shirt also specifically because it has the detailing of pink already here, okay? It has pink already in it. So something for me when I'm looking for, when I'm creating outfits, is color. And I want to always create things that are cohesive in color, whether it's following a similar color palette or they're complementary colors to each other. But that is something that I'm always looking for when I'm creating outfits, because it just helps make it all just flow and look just put together really nicely, you know? I'll show you what I mean. First, we're gonna start by adding a little layer underneath, because again, some days we might still have those days where it's kind of cold outside and we don't really necessarily want to wear like a heavy jacket, but and maybe we could wear a sweater, but even just a nice little long sleeve is just enough. So this is just a basic white long sleeve that I wear underneath. It's super comfy. So I actually wore this outfit combo, or at least this top combo, the other day, but with this black skirt. It was so good. It was so cute. I'll insert a picture so you can see. But I love how it looks like with this fun little. Ooh, okay. Ooh, she's cute. She's cute. Creating a style juxtaposition is basically when you pair opposite styles of things together. And what I mean by that is, say for example, you're pairing something really chic and elevated like a blazer with something really toned down and casual like a sweatpant. It's two things that you initially would not think to pair because they do not necessarily fit that same category. They're very different. One is very elevated and formal, and one is very informal and casual. But when you mix it together and you style it right, add some fresh sneakers, a cool little tee, some fun accessories, it can look really, really good. So I love to do a little style juxtaposition because it just helps make the outfit a little bit more interesting, you know? So I'm bringing out my big chains for this because, again, I just love the look of this sort of like punky t-shirt. I have these little like cluster burst earrings. It's probably so hard to see. I have these little like cluster burst earrings that look like safety pins. These are pretty cool. I gotta wear these. I love this outfit because it feels really elevated because of this skirt. However, the shirt, the accessories, the docks, all the other touches help it make it feel a little bit more casual. This is one outfit, let's get to the next one. So we're gonna keep the skirt, but we're gonna change up the top a little bit. We're gonna change this up a bit, okay? Now, this next outfit is still something that feels casual and comfortable, again, for me, but some of you might see it as a little bit more elevated, so that's okay. I'm going to pair this denim short sleeve button up with this, and we're gonna add some layering to it, okay? I'll show you what that looks like. Don't look. Now that it's nice, I've been spending my mornings outside journaling and just having a really slow start to my day. And I love to sit outside and look out into my garden. And it's just so beautiful to see everything blossoming and blooming. I really do think that, you know, it's so reflective of the season of life that I'm currently in right now too. Okay, hold on, pause, because I'm trying to get like deep with you guys, but I'm also trying to share style advice, so let me pause for a moment before I get into it. My camera died and I had to go run some errands, so here we are again. Hopefully the lighting is okay, I can't really tell, but anywho. So just this in itself I think is really cute, but still I feel like it's still kind of casual, but it's a little bit more elevated than just a graphic tee. You have the denim buttoned up underneath, paired with a nice chunky sweater that I think complements the colors and the statement piece of the skirt. I changed my socks for these cream little frilly ones because I thought they went better with the sweater and everything. Hi! You wanna come say hi? This is Yoshi. Yoshi, say hi. I've worn this before in the past with this skirt and outfit. I'll show you a little picture, but I just like incorporating that satin material with the skirt against the denim and the knit. So anywho, this is the outfit. I do think it's really cute. I think this is a really great casual, comfy, yet elevated version of styling a skirt for the summer or for the spring. And I want to show you one more outfit with the skirt, and then maybe we'll wrap it up. Maybe I'll do a part 2. I know I've really just been showing skirts, but maybe I'll do one where I show pants and slacks, because I know skirts and dresses is not everybody's vibe, and that is okay. But yeah, so maybe I'll just do that. I'll do one more for you guys. And then this is going to be an example of a more elevated version that you can wear for more special occasions or whatever the situation is. We're gonna keep the denim vibe going on because I think it is honestly really nice against the skirt. Get it, yo! Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Are you good? Better? Okay. I got this denim jacket blazer from my aunt. She was giving away a bunch of old clothes to my mom, and I was kind of rummaging through to see what I wanted to keep for myself. And I saw this, and I thought this was really cute because I'll tell you what I like about it. I like that it's a blazer, but I love that it's denim, so it feels a little bit more casual and a little bit more toned down than something like a typical very formal blazer. And I feel like something for me that I've been really wanting to showcase more through my own personal style is really stepping into being a boss bitch and having a business and being an entrepreneur and feeling confident in myself and my ability. And I think the way that I dress and the way I show up for myself every day when I'm making videos or when I'm working with clients or whatever it is, I think really has helped me channel that energy and feel safe to feel those things, because this is also new to me. And you know, I think the way we see ourselves has the power to transform the way we think and perceive ourselves as well. And you dress the part of whatever it is that you want to feel. For me, I want to feel more professional and I want to feel, you know, empowered. So wearing things like blazers and collared shirts and blouses and stuff like that has really helped me kind of step into that more while still having my own sense of personal style. So you can obviously pair a blazer with any good basic underneath, whether it's just a basic tank top or blouse or t-shirt. I am just gonna put on this brown little lacy tank top that I have because I'm going to be wearing, let me show you, where are they? I'm gonna wear these little brown boots with the skirt and the blazer and everything, because I wanted, again, to feel a little bit more elevated and elegant. So that's why I'm pairing it with a brown, because again, it sandwiches everything and it just looks really nicely, and brown and pink complement each other, so it just helps look, again, cohesive. Also, I know that for some people, they might feel insecure about their stomach area, and they want to wear skirts, but they don't want something that maybe clings too much to their stomach. And because I feel like a fabric like satin or silk, because of just how it is, it's going to literally lay on each and every single curve of your body. And so if you want to wear skirts but maybe you don't want to show off or emphasize your stomach, if you're feeling a little insecure about that, I would probably opt for a different type of skirt. Something like this, like a tiered A-line skirt, is really nice because it's going to be really flowy, so it's going to have a little bit more volume on the bottom, and it's not going to be so tight and fitted around the stomach area. I probably recommend maybe like a nice like cotton blend skirt and something that's going to give you a little bit more room and just like flowiness in the stomach area. If you're like, ooh, I like that skirt, but I just don't feel comfortable wearing a skirt like that on my body, know that there's other options for you that are going to help you feel just as beautiful. And you love your curves and you want to show them off and feel sexy all around, then yes, wear a satin dress, wear a satin skirt, and show those curves off. But I'm just saying that for everybody, their bodies are all different. So again, everything that I'm wearing and putting together, you can kind of just take it with just like, you know, a little bit of just loose inspiration. I want to give it some character. I want to make it feel a little bit more me. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna put on a whole bunch of brooches and add some fun jewelry, and then I think that's really gonna help take it to that next level. And you'll see how you can play with accessories to really just elevate anything. Winter brought to light a lot of things within my shadow self that I still find myself struggling with. And I think one of those things is just really believing in myself, believing in my abilities, believing in my creativity, believing in my heart and my you know, ambition to just go out and achieve whatever it is that I set my mind to. And we're a divine, powerful being with boundless creativity and love within us and magic. So why do we doubt ourselves? And I think spring is such a beautiful reflection of just all the beauty that lives within us, because when you look outside and you see, you know, a flower doesn't question its beauty. And you look at a plant, and a plant doesn't question how long it's gonna take until it's fully grown, or, you know, worrying about the end result and like blah blah blah. And a caterpillar instinctively knows when it's time for it to undergo its metamorphosis. And so when we look at nature and all the things that it can teach us and show us, we are reminded that we are a reflection of nature as well. And we are a reflection of all those beautiful things as well. And something that I personally have been meditating with is the saying of like, anytime I doubt myself, I'm doubting the divinity that lives within me. If you're feeling called to create, if you're feeling called to do something or go somewhere, there's probably a reason for that. There's probably a reason for the universe to have given you that and to have planted that seed, because it's probably going to help guide you in your journey of self-expansion and all the things you want for yourself. And I feel like the universe is always working in our favor and always conspiring for us, but sometimes we just don't always see it, especially when things don't make sense. We don't get it. But if you're being called to do something, listen to that and honor it, you know? And whatever it is, whether you want to start on a new project, or there's a promotion that you really want to get because it's going to help you get that pay raise and kind of help you achieve financial freedom, or if you just want to, I don't know, just build your self-esteem and look at yourself in the mirror and love who you see. And what does that look like for you? What does that feel like energetically? And for me, it's stepping into my power of being an entrepreneur, creating a successful business for myself, serving and helping people the way that I have always envisioned, the way that I want to serve and help people. And at the same time, being able to help people feel really beautiful and confident in themselves and how they carry themselves. And moral of my TED Talk, put some fucking respect on yourself, okay? Because you are incredible. You are a beautiful, infinite, divine being capable of so much magic and love that you can offer into this world. And it's never too late to create and do something for yourself and make yourself feel good. And I think especially now more than ever, that's so important. Find the things that bring you joy, that bring you alignment, and nurture that and do that more, you know? So release the things that no longer serve you, that aren't going to serve you in your evolution and in your self-expansion. You know, maybe do a nice little meditation and just burn a candle, do whatever you need to do, and just release that. let that go. It's our ego trying to protect us and keep us comfortable, but being comfortable doesn't allow you to expand and create the life that you deserve and the life that you want. So sometimes we have to push ourselves to be a little uncomfortable in the beginning so that we can get comfortable in creating and becoming the person that we want to. And I think that's something that I'm very much learning too. And so it's beautiful to be able to share my journey with you, and in return, it's healing me and a lot of my own wounds too. So hopefully this resonates with somebody, or maybe it doesn't and I'm just talking again into the void. But love yourself, create and play, and allow yourself to nurture your inner child and all the things that you wish you could have done when you were younger, all the things you wish you could have been. It's never too late. So claim it, speak it into existence with love and confidence, and just release the need to control what happens, because you just know and you just trust that the universe is gonna work for you. So anywho, okay, I got my brooches on. I'm gonna finish doing some more accessories. But that's why I really do believe fashion has the power to truly transform you from the inside out. Because when you can just spend a few moments each and every single day dressing with intention and just checking in with yourself and asking yourself, how do I want to feel today? You know, how do I want this day to look like? And kind of just see where your mental health is at, because I feel like our mental plays such a huge part too in showing up for ourselves. And when you can just spend a few moments each and every day just dressing with intention, looking at yourself in the mirror, and giving yourself a compliment, or just talking to yourself, giving yourself a pep talk for the day, whatever it is, it literally has the power to rewire your brain and create new synapses and pathways for thinking. And again, how we speak to ourselves has so much power and so much magic behind it. So when you're constantly telling yourself, oh, I'm too ugly, oh, I'm too this, oh, I'm too that, guess what's gonna happen? You're going to believe that, even if it's not true, because it's not true. But when you can speak to yourself with love and grace and kindness and empowerment, you will literally be amazed at just how you can feel and the transformation that it can give you. So if there's anything that you're gonna walk away with today, whatever it is, hopefully it's just the reminder to just be kind to ourselves. You know, there's so much shit going on and constantly all the time, and it's so easy to feel weighed down and overwhelmed by just so many things and feeling the burden to juggle so much. But when we can just give ourselves some grace and show some empathy for ourselves the way that we show love and empathy to the people that we love, it has a ripple effect on all the other aspects of your life. So dress with intention and know that your clothes has the power to become an extension of yourself and the way you want to carry yourself. You know, you can wear a sickening outfit, but if you inside don't feel good, it's not going to come across great. But if you feel so fucking amazing and you love yourself and you can celebrate yourself and you know exactly the type of person you are and you love that, you can literally wear whatever and nobody can tell you otherwise, because you know you look good and you don't need other people's validation to tell you that. Okay, so just dress for yourself, dress for what makes you feel really good and what makes you feel really beautiful, because that looks so different to people and everybody. So yeah, but y'all, okay, I think maybe this is it. My fun little brooches, I love them. I have my sun and my moon and my angel, because duh. I have my favorite necklace that I've been wearing non-stop. It's so fun and it's just so extra and bejeweled, and it just makes me super happy, and I love it, and I love the jewels on it. And I paired it with these fun little, you know, fun little costume jewelry earrings, because I just feel like it just goes well with the necklace, everything else. I honestly kind of feel like I want to add one more thing, but I'm trying to decide what. Add a little belt chain. Now again, for some people, everybody's comfort level is going to be different. This might be, you know, like super out there and extra for someone to wear comfortably, and that's okay. You know, wear what makes you feel good, wear what feels comfortable to you. And if you're someone who doesn't love to add a whole bunch of accessories and you like to keep it a little bit more minimal, then do that, and that's totally fine. I am not that type of person, clearly. I love the more the merrier, and I love big, flashy, pretty things, but all tastefully. You know, you can do maximalism in a way that still looks really nice and cohesive without it looking too overstimulating and overwhelming. But also, if you like that, then work, you know? But I think I personally would stop here and call it good. I'm probably going to pair this with a cutie little bag. I'm just trying to decide which one I would wear with this. All I did, I'll break it down. I changed the shoes. Here we go. I changed the shoes. I swapped my loafers and my Doc Martens for a heeled boot, because anything heeled and pointed with a pointed toe is immediately going to just add a level of just chicness to the outfit. And so I switched the shoes. I swapped my shirt for just a nice little basic underneath. Put on a layer piece on top, which was this denim blazer, and then literally all I did was just add a few extra accessories and little thingies to just kind of give it a little bit more personality and a little bit more oomph. And this is the look, and I think it's really cute, and I think it's super pretty. And this is one way that you can totally elevate a skirt if you wanted. So those are my 3 different outfits for all the different vibes that you want to feel when it comes to dressing something like a skirt. Again, transitioning into the spring, it's a mix. At least here in Portland, we still will get rain and cold, but then also really nice, beautiful days. So having things that you can wear and easily take off and on is really great. So I would say have layering pieces is definitely one. And again, just kind of energetically thinking of how do you want to show up for yourself in these next few months? How are these next few months going to help propel you through the summer and the rest of this year? Because oh my god, we're literally almost like, we're what, a third of the way done with this year already? Like, time is flying by, which also goes back to my point where, you know, life is too short, so wear the things that bring you joy. Don't save that outfit for a nice occasion. Life is the nice occasion. The present is the nice occasion. So just do it. And yeah, I hope that spring is a really beautiful season of rebirth and renewal for you. I would love to hear some of your guys' intentions or goals for the spring, or just what renewal looks like for you. I would love to know. So if you stuck to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this was helpful in some way, whether it was a styling tip that I said, or even just my TED talk about spirituality and loving yourself and honoring yourself, or just, you know, taking your mind off the world and just wanting to watch me play dress up is really cool too. So thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. If you liked this video, please make sure to like and maybe leave a comment if you want, and subscribe to my channel because that really, really helps me. And let me know what types of videos you guys want to see. If you want me to do another part to this where I style maybe jeans or slacks in a few different ways, or do, you know, whatever it is. I'm so open, and you know, again, just wanting to let go of the pressure of creating and really wanting to just create authentically from within and with joy. So I'm super open to hearing what you guys want, and yeah, I love you guys. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and I will see you really soon. Mwah. Bye!